Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your bonus reading for the first half of November. Thank you guys so very much for the love and support that you've shown my way this first half of the month. You guys came in number 3 as the most viewed video, so I'd love to do this bonus reading here for you guys. General as always, please keep that in mind throughout this reading. Take from it as always what makes sense for you and release what doesn't. So I'm going to use these two decks here, the Bella Rose Oracle by La Belle Anima 13, and we'll grab some words from this deck, the Twin Flame / Soulmate Unspoken Messages deck by Fire Witch Tarot. All right, so let's begin, Cancer. What is it that you need to know at this time? And like I've done for the other top 2 bonus readings, I'll go ahead and grab a few scenarios. The storyline might coincide with each other, or they could be several different storylines. So just take from it truly what makes sense for you. All right, here we go. Let's grab some cards. For Cancer, what do you need to know right now? Breaking free from attachments. Either that's something that you've already done or something that perhaps your angel guides are wanting to remind you to get that going. This is interesting. This is the next card. Okay. There's a crowd, interference. So that for me could represent a third-party situation. Okay, so take it if it applies, if that's your situation. So let's go ahead and clarify with some tarot here. I'm going to pull from my Illuminated Star Tarot deck, Volume 2. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Cancer for this bonus reading. Breaking free from a third-party situation. This could be a thing of the past for some of you, or the need to do so. Look at that. You've got the sun. Okay, so if you've got the energy of the sun coming through here, which of course is very positive in energy, it represents your happiness. And this to me represents that whatever unhealthy entanglements, toxic situations that you might have gotten yourself into, third parties, love triangles, whatever this interference is, I'm just getting intuitively it's a thing of the past, Cancer, because you've got the sun coming through here. If not, your angel guides are basically telling you you have the capability to find happiness once again. A better situation for you where there's no unhealthy attachments, because you are being directed to break free from it. Look at that. 10 of Wands is this heavy burden attached to this. And it's time to lay it down if you haven't already, so that you can find a situation or relationship that's way better suited for you, that can empower you, that can uplift you, that can make you happy rather than weighing you down. That's what's coming through there. Everyone's also has to take responsibility for their own actions. You do, as well as the other person here, as well as this third factor in this equation. And as you can see, you are being given the opportunity to start again, a new beginning. So there's a new chapter that is being offered to you. Whatever these attachments and interferences are, it doesn't have to be your story anymore. Yes, it could be a part of your life's history, a part of your relationship history, but it doesn't have to define you. That's what I'm getting from that. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab a second scenario here for your bonus reading. So if you didn't resonate with this one, let's go ahead and grab a couple more cards for this bonus reading for Cancer. Angels and Spirit Guides, please. What else do we need to know for this bonus reading for Cancer? Getting grounded. Okay, this could be something that you need to work on at this time that you're listening to this reading. We do have forever intertwined, deep bond. So here's the thing, going towards the first batch of cards, breaking free from attachments, possibly due to outside influences, three's a crowd, love triangles, and situations like that. By finally working on yourself and getting grounded, as it says, part of that sun's energy might have directed you to someone better. This individual here that's coming through, where you do feel that deep bond. Okay, let's take a look and see what that is referring to. Go ahead and grab some tarot. I will pull from my Luna Tarot deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer, for this bonus reading. So if you haven't detached from an unhealthy situation, it's time to do that, because you truly are meant to go in a different direction and find happiness. You're not going to have any issues finding the right kind of love, I feel. You just have to empower yourself and take that first step, if you haven't already. Look at this. We do have a stalemate for some of you. That's an indication that even though you're being directed to break free from those attachments, some of you guys haven't taken action to make that happen quite yet. Look at this. Can't make that up. 8 of Cups. That's the advice, is to walk away if you haven't already. Now, for some of my Cancers, part of the reason why you haven't walked away is because of this deep bond, because you still feel so drawn to that person. But as you can see, by grounding yourself and really getting your mindset right, that will give you the capability to create movement in your life and get out of this stuck energy of the 2 of Swords and get moving. Start walking in the right direction. Start walking away from people that no longer serve a purpose. And then you've got the Justice card right here. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra specifically. This is about finding balance in your life. And if that is lacking, Cancer, then that is a part of the advice as well, is to face the truth of a situation, to find clarity within yourself in order to make better decisions, to break free, to walk away, to create movement in your life. Bottom of the deck, we've got the 3 of Wands, which is about expansion. Okay, so it's all about focusing on what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. Because this person, this situation that's coming through, that could be challenging you at this point in time, they need to be a part of your past. They need to be in the rear view mirror. Okay? That's what's presenting itself from those cards. All right, let's grab one more scenario here for Cancer. I feel so far what's been coming through might have to do with each other. The first group of cards as well as the second group. But for some of you guys, it could be 2 separate storylines. So, you know, again, you got to take it for how it makes sense. All right, so here we are. Third group of cards for Cancer. Key to my heart, access granted. This could be the person that you feel truly has the key to your heart. Look at this, ready to make my move. Okay, and that's basically the advice that's been coming forward so far, is to take action, to break free from unhealthy attachments, to ground yourself. And possibly this could be advice for you, Cancer, specifically. Get ready to make a move, to go in a different direction, to walk away from people that you need to walk away from situations that are toxic, because it can lead you to this type of relationship. And this was the next card, new levels of love, which could certainly represent new love, a new chapter in your life. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this with some additional guidance. I'm going to pull from my Volume 1, the Illuminated Star Tarot deck for Cancer. Angels and spirit guides, please. What else do we need to know? So it's time to move. Okay, but we have a reverse. Look at this. 7 of Swords in the reverse. Look at the upright. It's betrayal, deception, and cheating. And that could have been the third party situation. The infidelities, the betrayal that you might have endured in your partnerships. It's in the reverse, I feel, because you're no longer putting up with that and you're really wanting to move on to a connection where somebody truly has access to your heart. You see, with this 2 of Cups, this is your ideal person. You're both equally invested. This could be somebody that you can build a future with, somebody that you can marry someday to be your life partner. And for my feminines, perhaps it is your masculine who's getting ready to make a move towards you. I feel for those of you that resonate with this, there's healing that needs to happen in order for all of this to take place. So if you find that in the 3D it's not quite moving in this direction, that's because you're not ready for this chapter to begin. There's work that needs to be done. There are unhealthy attachments that need to be walked away from and to end those chapters of your life in order to start new ones that are better, that are healthier for you. New levels of love, you see? That's what's presenting itself there. Because the Seven of Swords, even though it's in the reverse, it could still represent someone who's being deceptive towards you. So even if, and look at the next card, we've got the Temperance card, which can sometimes be a desire for a reconciliation, but knowing that it's going to take time for that to happen. Even if somebody desires reconciliation here, if they try to reach out and tell you, I'm sorry, please let me back into your heart, into your life, I want to spend my life with you. All of those things are beautiful sentiments, but if they are coming from a person who was deceptive towards you, then you need to really assess where they're coming from. What are they about? Are they just trying to sweet talk you, or is this really this person coming forward with the best of intentions? Are they coming from a place of authenticity? Are they coming from a place of truth, or is it all BS? Because this can apply to you as well as far as being able to restore balance in your life. I'm actually happy to see the Four of Swords here because this is about taking a break. You need that relaxation time, that downtime. It's a resting period to not deal with this drama, to prepare you, to help you heal, to prepare for that type of experience. And despite having experienced third parties, love triangles, cheating, you name it, whatever that betrayal represents, the Seven of Wands is tapped into competition. You already know what that's like. It was very challenging, but you didn't give up. You're not giving up on yourself, and you certainly are not giving up on finding love, and you're not going to have any issues finding new love. I'm just getting that for you, Cancer. You also have the Ace of Wands, which is a new opportunity to start again. Because the right person is going to want to work with you together in the partnership. And then we've got the Empress here representing the feminine. Okay, so divine feminines. It does represent motherhood, so some of you guys could have already had a family together, had children together. Or the right partner, representing this Two of Cups, can manifest this beautiful union where you can have children with that person and have a family with this individual. So I feel the Death card coming up bottom of the deck, it has to end in order for you to have a new beginning, Cancer. Something way better suited for you, you know? So don't be afraid to move forward and to welcome in a fresh start, a new beginning. Because I feel that is where the sun's energies is directing you to find your happiness. Wow, intense. All right, let's go ahead and grab some words here. Whoever it is that you are thinking about at this time from this deck, Unspoken Messages. So these are words that this person is keeping to themselves. They're not expressing it. They're not saying it, but they are thinking it. You could certainly resonate with some of these messages for yourself and what it is you want to say to them. All right, so whoever it is that you're thinking about, here we go. Let's grab some words. Cannot make this a third-party situation, you see? You can't hide from that if it's something that you have been involved in, which is why you're being directed to let it go, to walk away from it, because it's not going to get you anywhere. It's stuck. I've been thinking about you. A third party could be thinking about you, but they're not coming forward, I feel, with good intentions. It's to simply create more drama and for them to have their cake and eat it too. But there is somebody that's coming forward here who could represent your ideal person. So this third party could represent your past. It's a done deal, and you might have already moved on to somebody that's way better suited for you. But this third party is coming through very strongly here. That person could be in a very dark place due to their actions and now feeling the consequences of those actions. Look at this. Can't sleep with you on my mind. So they're thinking about you a lot, and they're coming forward with an apology. So I feel a huge chunk of these messages are coming forward from this person who was not good for you. Third parties, infidelities. They could have been a player, weren't really looking to commit, whatever their intentions were. I just feel it was not coming from a place of authenticity or integrity. But there is this one person who represents that. And this individual could also be someone from your past that you might have distanced yourself from, but I feel there's someone here that isn't good for you, and there's someone here that is. So if you're single right now, there could be a couple people from your past that might resurface. One is good, one is bad. And you need to be able to decide between the two who deserves to be a part of your life, who deserves to have access to your heart, because it's not meant for both of them to have access. And that's just what I'm getting here, that there's a couple of people that might be playing a role here. All right, guys, so let's continue. What I wanted to do is give the collective the opportunity to ask some questions. So I'm going to pull from my yes, no oracle deck here, guys, and I'll go ahead and pull 3, and allowing the collective to go ahead and ask yes, no questions. So make sure your question isn't too complex, that it's easily answered with a yes or no response. You can either say the question out loud, you can meditate on it, focus on it. So go ahead and say it or speak it or focus on it, meditate on it. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer. Question number 1, what is the answer? For those who are focusing on a question at this time, what is the response here? We have a yes answer, guys. Okay, hopefully that's a positive yes. All right, so go ahead and focus on your second question here. Whatever it might be, it does not have to be any sort of romantic, love-related question. It could be about anything. Career, health, family, friendships, whatever it is. It could be about anything. So go ahead and focus on that second question. And here we go. Here is your response. We have a no for that one. Okay. The way I see no answers, it's perhaps down to timing, because there's something better for you, which kind of makes sense considering the messages that have presented itself here. All right. Oops. I didn't allow you guys to focus on a third question, so I'm not going to count that one. Go ahead and focus on question number 3, guys. Yes or no. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer. Question number 3. What is the answer for this bonus reading? And we have another no. Okay, so that's the response that's coming forward from your angels at this time. I also wanted to grab some additional answers from another deck. This is the Angel Answers deck here. And it's not just limited to yes or no responses, so go ahead and ask additional questions if you have them. If not, no big deal. This is for those who have additional questions. So go ahead and say it out loud or focus on it, and let's take a look and see what the response is. For Cancer, for this bonus reading, angels and spirit guides, what is the response? I apologize for the background noise here, guys. I think that's my daughter doing laundry. She forgets I'm in here sometimes. All right, let's grab an answer. Focus on your question. Here's the answer. Big happy changes. Okay, that's actually really nice. So go ahead and ask your second question from this deck. And again, it's not limited to just yes or no responses. What is your second question? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer. Trust. Considering we've had references to deception in this reading, trust has to be restored, okay? And maybe you've got trust issues after experiencing that. So your angel guides are wanting you to work on that. All right, go ahead and ask your third question, guys. So this is perhaps directing you to just trust the process. Trust that you are where you're meant to be right now. Or trust that whatever it is that you've asked for will manifest if it's meant to be. All right, so ask your third and final question from the Angel Answers deck. For Cancer, we have a no. Okay, so we've got 3 no answers right here. And again, I just feel timing might be off. Because if it's just not meant to happen at this point in time, there's something better down the line. Okay, so I wanted to also grab some time frames here, okay, as to when something might happen. And again, it doesn't just have to be love related. It could be about anything. So I will once again pull 3 cards. Let's grab some time frames here for the collective. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer. Please give us time frames of when something will happen. Take these with a grain of salt, just like the rest of the reading. This is simply taking a look at possibilities and guiding you through. It's never written in stone. You always have your own free will. All right, these are just possibilities of when something may or may not happen. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer, for this bonus reading, please give us 3 time frames. It will happen on a Tuesday, okay? That doesn't mean it's going to happen next Tuesday. It's just going to happen on a Tuesday. So you're just going to have to be patient to see how that manifests itself. Second time frame. Ooh, look at that. Comes down to divine timing. That's something that you cannot rush. It's going to happen on its own time. All right, and last time frame here for Cancer, please, angels and spirit guides. Last time frame. Okay, well, the month of August could be significant for some of you. Okay, so that, of course, takes us to next August, which is a good chunk of time still. Or you could be dealing with a Leo or a Virgo. That could be significant as well. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. I do hope that what came through for your bonus reading helps you out on your journey wherever you are at in your life at this point in time. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below. Thank you guys so much for the love and support, for coming in number 3. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Take care.